So good morning, learner. Welcome to today's science lesson. Today is the 6th of August. So in our today's lesson is going to be a very brief lesson about identifying parts of a computer. Now a computer is what we have here in school, what we use for your computer classes. So you're going to identify the parts. Number one, you're going to identify a part called keyboard. Now, given a computer, can you be able to say what a keyboard is? So a keyboard is exactly that thing that you use to type. Sometimes Sarah tells you, type a mouse, and then you type. So where you press, where we have the keys, the F1 keys, all that. Where we have the keys, the backspace, the numeric keys, alphanumeric keys, all those keys, where you are placing your hands when typing, that is exactly what we call a keyboard. And a keyboard is what I've just drawn here. So you type using this part. So that is what we call a keyboard. And also a phone has a keyboard, even the smartphone or even the analog type of phone. Once you press, you see a keyboard appears there, a digital keyboard that you can be able to use. The computer also has a digital keyboard. Sometimes, if they don't using the laptop, if you're using the laptop or even the computer, there's a way you can set a keyboard there on the screen, so that you can just direct your cursor using the mouse. Number two, you're going to identify the mouse, exactly what I've just said. The mouse. A mouse is not the one that lives in the forest. A mouse is the one that you use to control the cursor. There's a point that you see in the screen, an arrow. That arrow is what we call a cursor. So it's controlled using a device where we have something here, that when you press this one, either takes you up or down. You scroll up or down using this part, like a way like that. Just press it and it rotates. So this all thing is what we call a mouse. So that is the mouse. This is the keyboard. That is the keyboard. Then number three, we have what we call the monitor. Monitor. The monitor is also called the screen. This is what we call the monitor. Monitor or the screen. So while you're typing, what you look at to see what you are typing is what we call simply the monitor. That is what we call the screen. Then of course number D, we have the cables. There is something I've drawn here that connects the keyboard on that side. This other one, the one that connects this mouse, this is what we call a cable. And inside the computer lab, you have a lot of cables lying there. Those are insulated and they are kept well there. So those cables, either they are getting some electricity from the ports, bring it to the computer, or there are those cables that are running from the computer components, the computer parts. Those are also called cables. Then we have the speaker. We have the speaker. Sometimes you have the speaker. If it's a laptop, the speaker will be fixed somewhere there. If it's not a laptop and we have the bigger computer, the desktop, we find that the speaker is going to be found in what we call the CPU. You have the computer, the speaker there. Then we have also the scanner. Many times you have gone to the supermarket, and once you buy something get something from the shelves, you pass through the cashier where you want to pay the money. He or she picks your item and passes it through something that looks like this, and there's some light here. So once he or she passes that thing on this place, the part that has light, there's something in that That item you are carrying looking like this, that has numbers here. This is what we call a barcode. A barcode. So once you place this barcode along this light, you hear some sound. Tick. That sound that is produced there, it means that this barcode has been read by this barcode reader. So this is an example of a scanner. It scans the information from here, and that they are able to know that this is a pen, and this pen costs 2 shillings. Maybe. This is a bread, which costs 25 shillings in that order. So the next one is a printer. Printer. Once, I remind you again, once you pay your school fees through the M-Pesa pay bill number, the information, you don't bring the information in the phone and come and show the Angela, this is how I paid. No. There's something that comes out, a paper showing that these people, student A, B, C, paid this amount of money. That paper passes through a machine that prints it, and then you're able to bring it. You have also seen now in our office we have a big printer that our secretary uses, or even the accounts, so that if there's one paper that is missing, maybe in an exam, you're able to scan it very fast and be able to print. You get a copy exactly of what was just placed there. So this one is used to print things, and things in hard copy, meaning that papers. You're going to print papers. The next one is going to be earphones. I know this one's familiar. I don't need to explain this. Earphones and headphones have suffered a lot this time of COVID-19, that you are using them a lot. And it's also good to use them, especially if you're accessing these lessons, these online lessons, because once you place them in your ears, you can only listen to them alone. Don't disturb people at home. You're alone there, you're doing your work, you're listening to the lesson. Don't listen to any other thing. Don't listen to music no. Go to the lessons, listen once, twice, get the concept, do the work, and forward to the teacher. So they'll help you get your lessons clear. Where you can't hear well, you insert the earphones, and you can only, but take caution that you don't use a lot of volume. You reduce the volume to the required one for you to be able to use them to listen to the lessons. The other one is the system unit. J, the system unit. Of course, this is now what the computer is all about. This is where all the work is done. And that is inbuilt. The system unit is an inbuilt thing. Then of course we have the touchpad. The touchpad. I talked about an iPad. An iPad has the keyboards laid so that to touch. So you just click on there and the keyboard comes. So it doesn't refer to as a touchpad. Then we have, of course, the keypad. Keypad, just the one that appears on a computer. We also have a keypad on a phone, especially the analog types of phones. We have what we call the keypad. And lastly, we have the flash, right? The flash drive. You have seen the flash drive looks, there are those that look like that. There is the one that looks like this. A flash disk. And call it simply a flash disk. So it can be of this form or this nature. Like the normal CD, the compact disk. So the flash drive looks like this. So that's where we stop about the parts of a computer. When we come back, and just before that, I want to give you an assignment. I want to give you an assignment whereby you are going to draw for me. You draw for me a computer, a full computer, and I want that computer to draw and label parts of our computer. So that is going to be the work that we're going to do. Question: draw and label parts of our computer. I'm not going to limit you what you are going to draw, but I want you to draw a very nice computer and include in it the parts that are supposed to be found in that. So I want you to do this work for me. Once you just draw and label, get a picture of that, forward to me on this particular number, 0719 595 324. So ensure that you forward the work to me and I'll be able to mark the work. So Lana, in our next lesson we are going to identify the parts of a laptop computer. We are going to identify the parts of a laptop computer in our next lesson. Until next time, Lana, I want to wish you well. Have a blessed day at home. Ensure you're very busy. Make something good. Draw a very nice diagram. Ensure you forward it for Maggie. God bless you.